Okay, so this is an overview of what we call the flight deck. And the flight deck is what we refer to anything that's administrative in nature. And this is really, really important because a lot of times this is the direct line between, our guests and the activities in the center. So there's a few things, core kind of traits that we're looking for in someone that's working on the flight deck in the administration part. First of all, you have to be great with people. You've got to be able to smile. It's customer service, so not everybody is smiling back, and sometimes they have concerns or they have complaints. And we expect you to be respectful and polite, and really, really be able to relate to them and connect with them, even if they're difficult to connect with. So you also need to be very patient and positive. So you can't lose your cool, lose your temper, and you can't start engaging in negative language with them. So we want to make sure that we're always excited, happy to see people, and coming to work with a positive attitude. Next thing is you've got to be high energy and enthusiastic. So this is not like everything else. This is not a static, sedentary, sit there, like a lump, agitated because someone actually is asking you a question, right? So you're looking forward, you're greeting people the minute they walk in, you're ready to help them or find out who can help them if they need it. You've got to be good with technology. We use iPads, we use a lot of software, we have a digital POS system, so you have to be comfortable with that, being able to run off copies of something. If we run out of printing or something weird like that happens, you've got to have some basic technology skills. You've also got to be very organized and be comfortable working within systems. So we're very system-based, so there's a structure, there's a formula that we ask to follow for a lot of our administrative processes, and you got to be comfortable with that. If you're scattered or you're easily confused by those types of things, then the flight deck is probably not going to be a good fit for you. And then the last thing is you really need a strong attention to detail. There's a lot of little things that need to happen, especially in these quick interactions with our guests as they're moving to the park or they're moving to a class or something like that. So you can't lose any of those things or feel that you're easily overwhelmed by remembering the system or the process and all of the specifics of the language that go into it. So if you have those qualities, though, that's what we're looking for in someone working on our flight desk. So now, as far as positions within the flight deck, the main one is Command Central, which is basically our front desk, and that's pretty much the central point where everybody comes in before they move to different neighborhoods. So they'll check in there for a class, or to gain admission to the park, or to check on questions about their membership, anything like that. That all happens at Command Central. There's also Party Coordinator. And party coordinating, we run a tremendous amount of celebrations every week, on average 10, sometimes even more. And one of the things we need to be able to do is coordinate all of those people, make sure that all their needs are met, that we know when their parties are happening, we have the right supplies, everything's set up so that it flows very well on the weekend, because it's very important that we create a no mess, no stress environment for our guests when they come in for a party. And then the other thing is member services. So in member services, we have a tremendous amount of loyalty to our members, people who are paying us basically monthly for a combination of classes and discounts and special events. And it's very important that we have people who are attentive to their needs, looking out for them, answering questions, very responsive to them as well. So, and it might be that you're doing one of those things, you may have some combination of all of them, but all of those kind of positions fall under our flight deck administrative category. So what you're going to do is, if it's something that interests you, again, you're going to send this as an email, and in addition to the information in your overview email, the email address is jointheteam@questersway.com, right? What you're going to include is your qualities and experiences that you think would make you an asset if you were working on our flight deck. And then, just, are you looking for a full-time position? Are you looking for a part-time position? What are you looking for compensation? And are you thinking this is a career, or are you just passing through? So you can send all of that information on to your email, and then we will follow up from there.